In episode 86 of Dragon Ball Super, Dende tells Goku about a boy in a village, a very young boy who has insane martial arts talent, and already alarm bells are ringing. Oob has been mentioned before very briefly back in the Universe 6 tournament, but Dende then goes on to say that this is the boy who is the reincarnation of the evil Majin Buu, and in a few years he encourages Goku to train him. Without a doubt, this is Oob, and the reason that this is so great is not only does it confirm Oob in Dragon Ball Super, but it also implies that Dragon Ball Super will go past the end of Dragon Ball Z. All of Super so far has taken place in between the death of Majin Buu and the 28th World Martial Arts Tournament, so even though new stories are being told, in the end it will lead to Goku going to the World Martial Arts Tournament to train Oob. So for Dragon Ball Super to be a genuine sequel to DBZ, a saga based on the story of Oob has to happen. Right now, Dragon Ball Super is in the big multiverse tournament. It hasn't started yet, but when it does, Universe 7 will find a way to survive. After this tournament, there was a thought that it was going to be the final arc of the series because all throughout Dragon Ball Super, this is what they've been building up to. But now, it sets itself up really well for Oob. When the Tournament of Power is over, it is very possible that there will be a time skip to the next World Martial Arts Tournament, and we will see the final episodes of Dragon Ball Z redone in Dragon Ball Super. So the story of Oob is fairly simple, but something Dragon Ball has never really done before. When Goku is just about to kill Kid Buu, he says to him, "I hope you come back one day as a better person." And King Yemma up at the check-in station must have heard his request, and that's why Oob exists. Goku first meets Oob after he finds out that he'll be competing in the 28th World Tournament. But the only reason Oob is entering this tournament is for the prize money. His village is so poor, and this is the only way he can help out his people. At the end of Dragon Ball Z, Oob isn't around for long. The series ended as soon as he was brought in. However, in GT he did some pretty cool stuff, but he was very much underutilized. But one thing is for sure, and that is in time he will become the strongest Earthling, and hopefully something more. I've always said Oob has had a lot of potential, almost as much as Gohan, not just in power, but just to be a cool character. Oob is a good guy. He's a boy from the village who just wants to help out the people around him. And since he is just a kid who is going to be trained by Goku, I'm interested to see where they take his personality as an adult, if he will be just like Goku, or if he'll have more of his own personality. The final thing I want to talk about with Oob is his power and how strong he can become. We know that he's the reincarnation of Majin Buu, so naturally he's going to be powerful. A lot of people were saying when they started seeing Goku turn it up against gods and all these characters that are much stronger than Majin Buu, why would he even be interested in Oob at this point? And it's a fair point, but we saw how strong Frieza was able to get with 4 months of training, and that was really impressive at the time. Then, just recently, Majin Buu on the other hand, was training for a few hours and he got an insane boost as well. Oob isn't just an Earthling, he is a part of Majin Buu, who after Beerus was the strongest in Universe 7 for a long time. Oob can get as strong as anyone else in the series, and with Goku as his teacher, I think he'll be one of the strongest, up there with Vegeta. Anyway, those were my thoughts on the boy from the village. Limitless potential with this character. He's been a fan favorite of mine since the end of the Buu saga, so to see him finally in Super will be the highlight of the series for me. Anyway, let me know how you think Oob's gonna go in Dragon Ball Super. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next Dragon Ball video.